Hey guys, it's me, Jonathan Graham here. Today I'll be showing you my latest model. This is my new design. This is a playing card case that you can open it up and there's a card holder. You can see you can use it to hold a deck of cards. And the cards sit inside here. And then that slips into this outer piece. This requires 4 squares of paper. This is 6-inch squares. 4 6-inch squares of paper are required for this card case to hold a standard sized pack of cards. This is actually a canceled casino deck that I have here. So what you need is a deck of cards, the deck of cards that you want to use for you're making the case for, and your 4 squares of 6-inch paper. I'm going to use this. This is purple. This is the closest I could find to the color of the cards, which are blue. However, this pattern here has blue in it. I actually have an extra sheet here I don't need. So first we're going to make the inner sleeve, and then there's the outer sleeve. So let's make the inner sleeve first. You're going to take your color you want for the inner sleeve. You're going to have the color side facing down. You're going to fold in half and just pinch on the ends, and fold this in to the middle. Turn it and do basically a cupboard fold. And I'm just going to do that to my other purple piece here, because then that is your basic first folds for both of these units. So you have 2 door bases. And now we're going to actually measure this to actually fit the card. So you're going to take 1 card from the deck you're using. I'm just using these canceled casino cards. And as you can tell because of these corner here. And I'm going to put the card so that the edge of the card is exactly aligned with the edge of the end of the paper. And I'm going to fold this right over the card. I'm going to push it this a bit because I have that funny corner. And this is now going to be the width of our case. This is the width of it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the rest of the deck. I'm going to take the whole deck now, and you're going to set this on the crease like this. And you're going to take this piece here, and because this deck has this funny corner, I'm actually going to turn it around. Yours may not be like this, and have the straight side here actually. And you're going to wrap this around the deck, keeping the deck straight. And then what you're going to do is just pinch across right there. And you're going to take your cards out, and now you're going to sharpen that crease like so. And we have this longer area and this area. We're going to unfold. I'm going to move those cards out of the way for a second. Unfold here. We're going to take this and fold about 1/3 of the way to there. It doesn't really matter. This is going to be a tab that we're going to tuck into when we put it together. And then we're going to fold this back up. And this is one module for the inner sleeve. For the second part, you do the same. You're going to grab your card. You're going to put it on the edge, so the edge of the card lines up with the edge of the paper. Fold the paper right over the card. Unfold. Get rid of that card. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do it a bit differently. We're going to line up. This is the crease here. Now we're going to make this crease the same as this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this up, and we're going to set this on top of this other one so that the ends line up. And you're simply going to fold this up so it lines up with the fold underneath, on the underneath one. And as you can see, now we have an exact replica of our middle. And you can see I kind of did an uneven crease, so I'm just going to straighten that a little bit. Now again, unfold here, unfold here. This is the narrower piece, the side that's the width of the card. This is the wider piece. We're going to fold this edge almost to the crease. Folding the sides in, and then refold. Now we're going to assemble the inner sleeve. You're going to take this shorter piece here and tuck it into here, very simply, like this. And you tuck this inside here. And you're going to tuck this piece with the folded edge into this piece, because then you have a nice clean shape. And now, let's see how it fits. And you can take your cards and tuck them in, stick them into your inner sleeve like this. This is the inner sleeve. And they'll kind of get stuck on the inner folds, but you know, after you use the case a few times, the pressure will kind of straighten it out. That fits really well. Now I'm just going to leave it like that for now actually, and we're going to go on to the next stage. To make the outer sleeve, which is this piece here, you're going to take your paper. We're going to do something a bit different. We're going to fold in half, colored side down, just a pinch. I'm going to bring this to here. And I'm also going to do the same with this one because this colored side down, fold in half, pinching, bring this to the mark. And now we're going to take our cards again. I'm just going to grab a single card. I'll just pull one out of here. And then we're going to take the card and we're going to put the card in this way so that it's inside like this. We're going this way. We're going to make it the width of the card. So we're going to put the card in so the card is sideways. We're going to slip it into this sleeve here and fold this over the card. Take the card out. We're going to take the other one here where we folded the 1/4 down, take your card sideways, stick it in, and fold this, wrapping it tightly around the edge of the card. Unfold. We're going to take the card out for a moment. Now we're going to find the length of the card from here down. We're going to fold one length of our card. So we're going to take our card again, line it up with the end, and fold it over the edge of the card. Make sure this is in frame so you can see. Fold it over the edge of the card, like that. So we have this area here is one length of the card. We're also going to take the other one here and do the same. Take our card, place it to the end, make sure it's straight, and fold this over the edge of the card, creasing it lightly, and then you can make sure it's lined up and crease it well. And now we're going to find the width of the deck with the sleeve in place. So I'm going to stick this card back in here. We're going to take this and stand this up in the deck, like in the case like this. And we're going to just take the bottom flap and fold tightly around the cards. Make sure they're straight. And make sure it's lined up here. And just make a little pinch mark down the side. We're going to take the cards out and then fold this to make sure it's exactly straight. That's one module. And for the other one, to make it easy, we're going to fold this in and we're going to actually fold it up just right here on the crease we just made. We're going to unfold this piece with the longer section facing away from us, lining up these two ends, setting this on top of the other piece, and folding, line those up there, and folding this over, make sure I keep this in frame, folding this over so that this crease is on the crease below on the piece underneath. And that should give us pretty much exactly the same width here on this little sort of spine, book spine, sort of like a spine on a book. And now we just simply assemble this. We're going to take this flap, the shorter flap, and tuck it into the pocket on the longer end, just like so. And then we're going to flip it over and tuck the longer part into shorter part into the longer piece like that. Make sure it's underneath both those, inside those two layers, like that. And now what we have is our case, outer piece. And now you just take your inner piece and tuck it inside the outer piece, and there you have it, your very own customized, custom colored, custom made playing card case. And very easy to use. This one I made out of a shiny paper that's a bit more hard wearing, so I could actually carry this and it won't wear out too quickly. This one would probably not last as long, but the good thing about it is you can easily make a new one just as long as your paper is 6 inches square. You could use printer paper, just cut it into a 6-inch square. As long as it's 6 inches by 6 inches, 4 squares of that size will give you a case to fit a standard pack of cards. So I hope you're able to make that one. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.